Hey friend, welcome back. Today's episode is going to be a lot of fun, just something unique with our holiday of love right around the corner. Valentine's Day is this week. So to help you stay on track with your financial goals, with your budget, today I've got some great frugal, thrifty ideas for being able to show your love this Valentine's Day without breaking the bank, without spending too much money. Some of these are completely free. Some of them are very low cost. So let's dive in. I hope you have an amazing week of love with your partner, if you have one, with your children. Just have a blessed week and let's dive in. Hey, did you know that we have an awesome Facebook group community? It's absolutely free and I would love to have you come join us. We are an amazing group of women who just want to share ideas, tips, tricks, things that have worked for you and your family to help you save money, get out of debt, build up savings, become a stay-at-home mom if that is your dream, just any way to save money and help our families live more frugally, more simply, you name it. We'd love to have you over there. It's a fun group of women. So come over to facebook.com/groups/Frugal Living for Families, or if you just search on Facebook for the group Frugal Living for Families and come join us. All right, the first one is a little romantic. You can drive up somewhere with an incredible view. Find those neighborhoods way up on the hills if you have those nearby, and especially in the evening when it's dark, and just look out at the city lights or the stars. Take in the mountains if it's during the day. Just check out the views out of your normal routines and just go spend some time together. It doesn't cost any money and just a little bit of gas to get you there. All right, number 2 is, and this can work for a spouse or partner and your kids as well if you want. I know in our family, we spend Valentine's Day all together and we always celebrate with our kids too. But this one is trying a new recipe. So making a new recipe, taking a little bit of effort to find something that you think your family would love or your spouse or partner would love, and putting in the time and effort. That shows love more than spending any day in my book. Or if they have a favorite meal, maybe it's something that you don't make that often because it's a little more tedious. Making an effort to make their favorite meal on Valentine's Day can show a lot of love. All right, number 3 is very simple. This can be after the kids are in bed or during earlier hours when the kids are up and doing it all together, which is a movie night at home. Just having a fun family evening. It can be a family evening, really doing anything, a movie night, a board game night, a dance party, whatever it is, but just doing something that is spending time together, quality time that maybe doesn't happen very often. If lives are so busy these days, right? And the kids have school, you have work, and even if you don't have a job outside of the home, you have work and your spouse has work. A movie night can be really romantic with your spouse or partner, or it can be a fun evening with your kids. All right, number 4 is something I love receiving. So I would imagine giving this as a gift, if it's something you love receiving, can be extra special, and that is giving a massage, a back massage, a foot rub, something that maybe your spouse or partner doesn't get pampered very often. I know as a kid, I loved it when my grandma would rub my feet. So giving foot rubs to your kids, maybe that's something that you haven't really thought of doing. My kids love back scratches, and the longer the better. So something like that can just show a lot of love in a very simple gesture. All right, number 5 is go for an evening walk holding hands. If this is your spouse or partner and you want just some time together, going out on a walk in the dark can actually be a lot of fun if you are in a safe area, but it can be even during the daytime, an afternoon, maybe as soon as everybody gets home. Go for a fun walk, go holding hands if that's not normally something you do on your walk, or arm in arm is another great way to just take a slow stroll around and enjoy each other's company. All right, number 6, and a lot of these are just, as you will notice, a lot of it is just having conversations, if that is something you don't really get to do very often, or maybe you are somebody who just feels too busy to sit down and have this quality time and these conversations, Valentine's Day can give us a great reminder or a great reason to take the time and just slow down and have some good conversations. So number 6 is to sit together and plan, dream really your next vacation or your next goal as a family. Whatever you dream about, maybe you dream about moving away to some country property and living in nature, or moving somewhere sunny with a beach, or taking a vacation on a fun cruise. Whatever it is, just take some time together and dream and plan, or all of the dreams that you would have. Just share dreams with each other. If we could do anything, if we won the lottery tomorrow, what were all the things that we would love to do? And just dream and have those fun conversations. And you may find something that surprises you about them. You may be surprised at some of the dreams that your spouse or partner has that you didn't know about. And it's just fun to plan future times together. And don't forget to ask your kids what their dreams are. You may really be surprised, or you may find out some new vacation spots that they really want to visit that you had no idea about. All right, number 7 is just an easy one that can be done ahead of time or that morning, and it's just to commit to each other to have a no-spend holiday. What that is doing is recommitting, reaffirming your actual goals that you are currently working toward. So if that is you becoming a stay-at-home mom, if that is a vacation that you're saving up for, maybe it's just emergency savings you're saving up for, or retirement, or your kids' college, maybe it's getting out of debt, but those are goals that you have set that you're committed to. And sometimes the holidays feel like a requirement to spend money when we really don't have to. We can get very creative, spend very little to no money. We don't even have to celebrate these holidays. This isn't a holiday, but it can be actually pretty loving to recommit to your partner and spouse and your family that I'm all in on this goal. This is something that we have chosen as a family together to work towards, and I'm still all in. We're going to do whatever it takes for this goal. Number 8 is to bake a sweet treat. So maybe a fancy dessert, fancier than you normally do. Maybe you don't do a lot of baking. Baking with your kids is a lot of fun, especially if it's something that you can do together that surprises your spouse or partner, something that they love. Get creative, maybe something new that you've never baked before, but a sweet treat, a fun treat, especially having quality time together, making it can make the day extra special. All right, number 9 is if you really do want to go out to a fun outing somewhere local that you've never been, check with your local library, because a lot of them have free tickets to many of the cultural museums and flower gardens and all kinds of event companies around your area that you can check out from the library. You can borrow them for free, just like you borrow a library book. You just go and have fun and see what's available right now. Be very spontaneous and just choose something that's available. Check out the tickets, go and enjoy. It can be the zoo, whatever it is in your area. Go have a fun, spontaneous outing somewhere you have visited before or never have visited, but it won't cost you anything to borrow the tickets from your local library. All right, number 10 is from the heart, write a love letter. This can be for your spouse or partner or for your children as well. They love receiving special letters written just for them. Take some time from the heart, write out what you love about them, just all the great qualities you see in them, what you appreciate that they do for you, and just why you love them so much. That letter will mean so much. And if you feel a loss for words, you're not really the writing type, another idea along these same lines that can be a lot of fun also is to write little short, sweet notes and place them around where they will find them. So it could be, if it's your kids, it could be in their lunch bags or their backpacks, or a school book. If it's your spouse or partner, it can be in his lunchbox or in his car, on the front window, in their bathroom when they go to get ready, whatever it is throughout the day. It can be surprise even in the refrigerator or the pantry when they go to get their after school or after work snacks. And maybe even one on their pillow that you sneak in there after they're gone for the day and they see when they go to bed. All right, number 11, another way to get romantic with your spouse or partner is to spend an evening slow dancing to some songs that were popular when you first started dating, or your song or your favorite songs. Just find some flashback songs and some current, whatever you want to do, mix it up. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever songs you love, take some time and just move to the music, spend that quality time together. You don't even have to say anything, but just get back to how it felt when you were first dating. Number 12 is a simple idea as well that can go along with any of the other ideas, and that is to commit to your spouse or partner, commit to your children to have a 0 screen time day or evening. So time together without screens, unless it's a movie night that you've chosen, but get off your phones, put the phones down, get the kids off their video games, get your hubby away from the sports game. Commit to focusing on each other, whatever you decide to do without any distractions. All right, and number 13 is a fun one that we have done with our kids. You need to make sure you're being safe with it, of course, but it's an idea, especially if you have a shorter house, but it is to get up on a ladder and get up on your roof and lay on your roof and watch the stars. It can be so much fun to do something wildly different, especially your kids. When we took our kids up on our roof, we had a special eclipse, or I can't remember, meteor shower or something that was happening in our area, and we took them up on the roof and it was at night. We had such a great time just laying there watching the stars, watch for the shooting stars, and just looking for the constellations and just being together. Our kids thought it was amazing that they were on the roof of our house, and they have asked so many times since then if we can go back up there. It's just something completely different and unusual. So I encourage you safely, if this is something that you can do, try it out. All right, those are the 13 ideas that I have for you today that may be a little unconventional, maybe things that you haven't really thought of doing that can really make Valentine's Day extra special for you and your loved ones. I promise if you implement some of these ideas that you haven't done with your family ever or in a really long time, your family will not forget it anytime soon. So I wish you an amazing Valentine's Day full of love and blessings with your family. Take care. Have an amazing week. Blessings to your family.